Bouge. Bouge un poil, salaud. Montre-moi, je pourrais t'exploser ta tronche de merde.
Bordel, c'est quoi ça? C'est pour te boucher les trous de balles, enfoiré!
Oh, I see. I'm in front of this fucking thing. All right, put that up higher, man. Homie, put that camera up higher. The older the guy is, the higher it goes. I mean, look at me. Eye level, okay? When there's 60, it's here. 70 is here, okay? I'm 70, okay? So higher better, okay? Don't shoot underneath him. What's this guy? He's shooting low too. Get up higher.
The same level, all right.
Higher.
Just here?
Hop là.
All right. Do I have to change my way of movies because filmmaking has changed?
Yes.
I mean, I don't. It's not. I don't think I have a choice. You know, I'm part of the. You know, I'm part of the filmmaking group of the world. You know, so I'm responding and reacting to other movies as well as a lot of other things. You know,
Yes.
I'm learning everything every day. You know what I mean? And the filmmaking is like what I'm really learning. You know, and that's why I do it. Okay, I'm not doing it to speak. I'm doing it to learn. You dig? I'm not doing it to teach. I'm doing it to learn. Well, the whole process is about self-expression, right? I mean, that's the deal, right? It's a communal trip. Never mind that. I mean, from the beginning, you know, people are painting on cave walls. You know, this is like a primal thing. It's like sex. It's like eating. It's like breathing, man. You know, to express yourself is like part of being human. You know, so that's what it's about. Filmmaking is a communal deal, man. You know, you understand what I'm saying? It's a group thing. You're not a poet. You're not a painter. When you're a filmmaker, that means you're part of a group. Okay? So, you know, I think it's just the roots we're coming from, you know? Coming from Godard, Cassavetes, you know, neorealism, the Italians, Fassbinder. I mean, this is all, you know, you keep it close to home, bro. You know what I'm saying? You film your girlfriends, you film your friends, you film, you know, you film where you live. This is all, you know, I'm a street filmmaker. I'm like a home, you know what I mean? We shoot what we got, and that's our life, pretty much. You know, we didn't do documentaries. I mean, a lot, our films, I mean, Driller Killer was a documentary, okay? We started doing official documentaries. What? Probably Napoli was, when was it, 2000? That was about 15 years ago, right? So then we started doing them, a lot of them. Chelsea on the Rocks, Piazza Vittorio, you know. I'm doing one on Patti Smith now, you know, so I don't see the separation. You know, we're shooting, it's like this, we're shooting, this is a scene, we're shooting it. You dig, what difference does it make if there's a movie star here and this scene is part of a story, you know? I mean, this is the story. You guys need an interview, and I'm here, right? He's my fan. Okay, so I got to make sure he doesn't go home unhappy.
Quelle est la qualification professionnelle que vous préférez? Poète, romancier, dialoguiste, scénariste, acteur, critique ou metteur en scène?
Dans le passeport, j'écris simplement écrivez.
What Pasolini resonates? He's a teacher. I mean, he's our great, you know, he's a game changer. He's a life changer, not just for me, for everybody. For us, maybe more, you know. I'm Italian American. It's just got the connection's deep, man, for a lot of things, for a lot of reasons, you know. And the further you go into, you know, Pasolini, his books, his poetry, his music, his journalism, his thinking, his life, it's everything, you know, that we aspire to be. He's our teacher. It's like that. You dig? You know, and you aspire to be your teacher. He's never not been relevant. I mean, the guy cannot, you know, his work is like, you know, it's like what makes Shakespeare relevant? What makes Jesus Christ relevant? He's not a man of his times. He's a fucking psychic. He's a, you know, his films are, you see him today, I mean, his films are abstract, fucking up, you know, absurd, brilliant. They're, you know, off the fucking hook. You know, nobody made films like him, and nobody has made them like him. You can't do it. You know, he's coming from all fucking cylinders, man. You know what I mean? He's a thinker. He's a feeler. He's bringing compassion like you can't bring. You know, he's living a life of fucking personal. You know, his expression of just pure will, of personal freedom, I mean, he says it all in the movie. I mean, it's in the movie tonight. I mean, we're just quoting him. I mean, there's nothing in that movie that's not him. You know what I mean? We're not making shit up. That's all him talking. There's no scripted, you know, there's no scripted lines. Yo, in Pasolini, that's all his quotes, all his talking, all, you know, from the research, you know. It's a tragedy. The guy was 16, 17 years younger than I am now. I mean, it's his 100th anniversary. Those Guineas, those Italians, man, they live to be 90, 80, 90. He could have been making movies for another 25, 30 years, man. That's a tragedy. His death is I mean, hey, you know, the death of any poet is tragic. But him, man, yeah, it's tragic. Tragic, young, you know, and died, you know. I mean, think of it, you know. He had just finished fucking, hands down, one of the greatest movies, right? Cello. A fucking awesome film. He had 2 scripts. The one about St. Paul, modern day St. Paul, masterpiece. Fucking Ponte Colosso, off the hook. Just wrote a 1,700-page novel. Writing every week in the fucking, you know, Corriere della Sera. Imagine having an article every week in the newspaper. Political, upsetting the whole fucking world. And a 1,700-page novel. And 2 films ready to go. And a fucking movie, okay? Okay? Think about everybody, what they're doing. Right? Okay, I finished the movie. We have no idea what we're going to do next. Okay? Does anybody here have all that going? It's a motherfucking lion, dog. You know what I mean? We're fucking lambs. We're babies. He's a fucking man. You know, that's the difference. So.
Your enemy won't be gone when you kill me.
No, that didn't bore me. It did the opposite. It brought me to life. I felt like fucking living. I wasn't bored with the pandemic. Were you bored in the pandemic? I mean, it was like, no. I was fighting for my life, basically. No, I wasn't bored. So we made the film anyway. There was no vax, no nothing. It was on lockdown. You know, Ethan Hawke, we got him over the fucking border, and the DP, Sean, in the back of the trunk of a car. Okay? We snuck them into the country, and you know, and we shot. Small crew, real fast, life on the line. You know, I'm 70 years old, man. I'm not in a fucking, you know, that's not a good place to catch that disease. Okay? And I believe that it's out there, so, and we made the film. Obviously, the film's gonna have something to do with the fucking, you know, times I'm living in. You know, I'm not living in a fucking glass fucking, you know what I mean? In a glass bottle. I mean, I'm living in a world, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. What do you really want? You ask me a question. You're my fucking, you like me. Forget this fucking piece of paper. What do you want to ask me? You got me here. I'm right in front of you, okay? You're my big fan. I'm right in front of you. What do you want to know? Yeah, one comes from the other. They're all interconnected. You can intercut all of them and it'd be one movie. Gotcha. It's my work. It's my life. You know, it's my expression. You know, it's what I do, and I believe in it. Okay, and I haven't come close to figuring out anything. It's a surprise to me. Everything. You know, every movie finished. It's a miracle because there's so, you know, so much can happen to stop a film from being made. You know, I'm past judgment on any film. You know what it's like. You're trying to make movies. I don't know. She's trying to make movies. Well, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to make movies. It's not fucking easy. You know what it's like. Just getting a fucking film made is like, you know how many films we haven't made? How many films I wanted to make and didn't get made? How many times I got my heart broken? Plenty. You know, so when you're making a movie, man, you could do 100 things right. You do one thing wrong and the film don't happen. You dig? Okay, so how do you like those odds? Not cool. So why are you in this fucking business? You can't be a doctor? Good. I make my thing, man. I'm in the industry. I am the industry. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, I'm a Hollywood filmmaker the same way you are. If you fucking make movies, you're a Hollywood filmmaker. Hollywood isn't a fucking place in California. It's a state of mind, you know? And Hollywood itself is full of foreigners. So, you know, nobody comes from Hollywood. Everybody comes from Romania, fucking Czechoslovakia, everybody in Hollywood, okay? So it's all the fucking crazy people in the world come there. You know, I'm part of the fucking film, you know, the cinema of the world. As long as I'm alive and I'm feeling it, I'm doing it, you know. It's not like I'm outside anything. I'm inside. And you know, what does it matter? You know, you gotta fucking get it on the screen. You gotta make it. You know, you gotta take it from your mind because it's the event of people watching it that the film becomes a film. You know what I mean? And then the expression and the ideas and your feelings about the film. You know me already. I never met you. That's a fucking miracle, bro. You know, we have a connection to each other. Although I never seen you, never met you, because of the movies. You know, you're connected to everybody in the world. And it isn't about language. I know I'm teasing you guys with the language. Who gives a... Because it's an interview. You understand? Interviews are fucking all about language. No one in this room speaks. My language is Bronxese, bro. My language is from the Lower East Side of New York, 1980. So no one speaks that. You dig? No one's gonna get that except my homeboys. You dig? But when I make a movie, now I'm talking to the whole fucking world. Because that's a language the whole world knows. And I can connect to everybody. You dig? Who gives a shit about the words? You know? So. Okay. We good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yo, good luck. Good luck. All right.
Whoa.